Hey guys, welcome to the stream tonight. Tonight we're just gonna screw around on the Paladin for a bit. We're gonna do some world quests. I'm gonna do some Azurite exploration runs, and I would like to hopefully have a good in-game chat with you guys about the Asmongold State of Battle for Azeroth video that he posted a couple of days back. The link is in the Discord. So if you guys haven't watched it, I encourage you to take the time. You're really only going to watch about the first 10 minutes of it, maybe 15 minutes of it, and you will pretty much get on pace as to what's going on. Reality Alex, hey, welcome to the stream. Good evening, Terris Leonidas, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you're doing well tonight. How was my day? It was a day. It's Tuesday. Tomorrow's hump day, so we're going to be halfway through the week next week, so I guess that's one thing. So I'm just going to switch over to the game window. And yeah, I want to have like a really good discussion today about what Asmongold had to say about the state of Battle for Azeroth, or more general, not just Battle for Azeroth, but where Blizzard is taking World of Warcraft, or what they seem to be focusing on World of Warcraft. So Theo, welcome to the stream. But in the meantime, we're going to do a little bit of some Azurite grinding, which of course is touched on that video. We're going to do some world quests. And yeah, like I was hoping that the portal would be open, but I think we still have to wait a few more days before the portal opens. It's like 3 more days. I've already done the Stormguard battle, so there's nothing I can get for going and doing it over and over and over again. So Nathan Parker, welcome to the stream. So yeah, here we are, another day. I'm going to queue up for I'm just going to do, like, just easy ones too. I'm just going to do it in regular mode, because you get 150 for it. You get 6,000 to go, because we're going to be yakking for a while about the kind of state. And you know what? It really, like, I watched the whole video last night after my stream. And it was very informing. In fact, you know what? I might even post it in chat here. Just bear with me while I fire up my Discord. I didn't have my Discord open, so I'm just going to grab the link to that video. I'll post it in chat if you guys haven't watched it. If you get a chance, you could go back and watch it tonight, and it'll give you a little bit more input about what I pretty much just about agree with everything that he said in that video. And I didn't realize I agreed to it until I had seen that video. And it made me really think about where things have gone, and right around the time that I got fed up with playing World of Warcraft. And it was a real eye-opener for sure. Open up this window, gonna mute this, and pause that, and copy the link. Okay. I'm gonna post it in chat here. So if you do get a chance, you can go and look at that video. Of course, I have the rights to be able to post videos in chat, so it is there for you to go and look at when you do get time to watch the video on basically the state of Battle for Azeroth. I just declined my invite into that because I was busy sidetracked, but I'll re-queue. That's not a big deal. So basically, and I never really realized, okay, I diehard played played World of Warcraft from pre-release. So we're talking beta back in 2004, and I would play every day, nearly every single day, right up until, I would say, Miss the Pandaria. I went like halfway through Nathan's babysitting. Or glad you were able to catch the stream. I understand that's why you're up late. You probably only got about a half hour left, but so I played just about every day right through to, I'm going to say, probably, it started to taper off a little bit with Cataclysm because I hated Vizir so much. But it wasn't that long of a wait for Miss the Pandaria. And then Draenor came out. So this whole idea of not having to work for your gear, whether it's, you know, grinding for rep to be able to purchase a decent piece of gear from a quartermaster that makes you really want to push for the rep. Like, I'm looking at it right now, and I'm on this tune here right now, and I look at my factions that I have. You know, I've got one Exalted. Yay, I got a mount for, or a pet. I purchased a pet because I hit Exalted and I got a stupid tabard for it. Back pre-Warlords of Draenor, when you got Exalted with a rep, you could go to the Quartermaster and you would get a decent piece of tier gear. Like, it was good gear that you would be proud to go out and wear because you worked hard to get that faction rep. Like, I'm thinking to myself, why am I worrying about this rep grind on these tunes right now? I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer for it at all. As to why I keep doing these world quests and whatnot. But, you know, back in the day, like, even with honor points and valor points,
keep your powder dry.
You had to work at, you know, doing battlegrounds over and over and over again because you were desperately trying to get that new piece of tier gear that was available from the Quartermaster, the PvP Quartermaster in Stormwind. And you know what? It wasn't until I watched that video that I realized that basically Warlords of Draenor is where they got rid of these vendors that you could buy gear from by working really hard to get whatever currency it was, whatever rep you needed, whatever honor points you needed to be able to buy that sweet piece of gear that was endgame capable gear. Well, they got rid of that. They got rid of that in Draenor. And they introduced this chance proc of Warforging and Titan Forging and all this stuff where there's a chance that your gear will just magically upgrade and you didn't have to really work for it. And Asmongold made an absolute awesome point. The fact that they've turned it into, I mean, we're basically World of Warcraft Vegas night. We're playing the slots on whether or not we're going to get a piece of gear. And it's disappointing that is, like, every expansion or every time I played the game prior to Warlords of Draenor, there was always something to work towards. Always, I've got to grind out this faction. I literally, you know what? When I get a chance, I'll log on to my other Paladin on Corona, and I'll show you my Exalted reps in early WoW and how much grinding. I mean, I did ratchet grinding for rep because you wanted to go out and do that, and the rewards for it were prestige. So it really made it an exciting prospect to go through and work at trying to get this stuff. And that means when you got to strut around Stormwind and you're wearing a chest piece that you got off of a rep vendor, or you've got the title ambassador because you got all of the factions in classic WoW to Exalted, and you got the title ambassador, that meant something. Like, that was, you worked hard for getting that. And you'd be proud about it. You'd be, you know, strutting around, showing off your stuff. You would, you know, you worked at the rep grind and Burning Crusade because you wanted to get whatever piece of gear that rep vendor had, and then you showed off your gear when you're standing in Stormwind, and people are all like, oh wow, that guy really worked hard to go get that. Because you knew it took months of grinding to be able to get to that point. Or you did months of battlegrounds over and over and over again, so you had enough honor points to finally go and buy a new piece of armor or a new weapon or something, and you got to show it off. Well, now everybody looks the same. There's no, I mean, other than you know, you can transmog stuff, but all the gear is like, it's the same look in gear. Back in classic days, everybody looked different. So how was work? Work was he was busy. It's been busy for all week. So. And so I find myself in the same boat, and I found myself with it's the same with Warlords of Draenor, with Legion. If it wasn't for the fact that I was streaming in Legion, I probably would have got a lot more bored a lot quicker. Because I did hop onto Legion, and I played Legion for a really long time. And, well, not even a really long time. I played it, leveled my a new tune on Moonguard, because there was a bunch of my friends on our Minecraft server that all hopped on. And
whoa, the detector's going balmy. It's got to be a major.
We all decided that we were going to play World of Warcraft, and so I created a tune on Moonguard, basically for the gold farming. And so that's what I did. I went and logged on, played it, and then I logged off again. Once I got attuned to max character, there wasn't really, I mean, you could go out and farm gear. Really wasn't that big of a deal. And so I got bored with it again really quick. And I'm at that somewhat that impasse again with Battle for Azeroth, because yeah, I gotta go out and I gotta play every day, and I gotta put lots of hours in, but it's not on a guarantee that if I'm gonna put all these hours into grinding out this content, that I'm going to get this gear. It's gonna be a chance that I'm gonna get it. And like, I even know, like, Asmongold touched on this quite a bit now, a lot of the big higher end raiding guilds are moving to a loot master system so that they could try to award gear to the people that put the most time into the raids. Raptor, welcome to the stream, coming in on Twitch today. So I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of these top tier raiding guilds are going back to loot master. The thing is you end up with a piece of gear that ends up in your inventory because a random chance. You get excited because it's there, and then you got to turn around and go hand it to the loot master, trade it to the loot master, so that you maybe get a chance at it, even though you already had it in inventory. It's like, oh wow, this could be great if it's in great piece of gear for me. No, I gotta hand it off because we're gonna give it to whoever. So that's about the only way you can get away from that lack of chance. But the fact that the chance roll still happened and you ended up with it in your gear, it's a struggle.
Wow. Okay, a whole lot of sour rock just surfaced from the depths. This is all on you.
Lost my train of thought. We got to get some more spiders killed and some more azurite done here. So everything that Asmongold had said in that video that he posted is I 100% agree with. The fun of working hard for a piece of gear is gone to chance. That you could have one person that's, you know, say they've ran Alder 1,000 times in every mode, killed every boss, and they didn't get the piece of gear going, and the one guy that they bring in for a pickup run to try to get geared up, gets all the loot, and wins the piece that he wants. It's frustrating because it's not a time-based reward. It's just your chance reward. So you can spend all this time playing and not get anything for it. Or you could spend no time playing and get everything for it. I mean, look at this Paladin that I'm playing right now. My very first run in Arathi, I got 5 pieces of 340 plus gear. Very first run. Now, it should have been a reward bait. Like, you should have... Okay, well, I'm going to go run a Arathi and I'm going to get honor for it. And I'm going to go spend that honor points on a new piece of gear. You know, shit, yeah, have our 370 or whatever item level stuff available to us. That's totally fine. But make it so that we've got to grind out Arathi over and over and over again, get the honor, get the points, or get the currency, whatever it has to be, and get the gear. Instead of just run in and on the chance you get 5 pieces. I think it would have been better balanced. I'm rambling today. I don't know, that video makes so much sense because it's all around the time when Blizzard changed how you progressed your character to this chance progression that the fun aspect of the game is starting to go on it. And it's... I never ever realized it until he had so eloquently put it. And it really set me back. It really did set me back. Like, I am floored at how much he was right about how I feel about the game today versus how I felt about the game back in classic Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King. It is a very different game now than what it was back then. Leave! Leave, we say! Let's leave! That took so long. Ren, welcome to the stream. I hope I'm not rambling too much. I'd like your guys' input on what I've just said as well, too. And if you haven't yet, go watch Asmongold's video. I'll still be here for another hour and a half anyway, at least. So, you could catch at least the first 15 minutes of Asmongold's video. And I'm mind-blowing it to how much I ended up agreeing with it and didn't realize that I agreed with his, basically, State of the Union. Complete 5 time-walking dungeons.
Come back with some better stories.
Ran, what did I just say? Basically, I've been kind of talking about Asmongold's video, and he did kind of like a state of Battle for Azeroth and where Blizzard's kind of taken the game. And I kind of really agree with just about everything he said in that video. I only wish he had actually shown some examples, like solutions. And I mean, he did touch a nerve on something that I really don't agree with the whole Azerite armor thing. The fact that every time you get an Azerite upgrade, you lose all of your abilities that you've put on that armor, and then have to go regrind to get those abilities back. It's kind of a pain in the ass, and that's one of the things that I think they really need to fix. Because the Azerite armor, I like the concept of Azerite armor where you got traits and built on those traits, but the fact that every so often you have to get an upgraded piece and you lose all the stats that you've worked already hard to get, it's a step backwards. You get a new piece of Azerite armor and you actually lose abilities and you're less effective until you go out and time sink and grind a gajillion Azerite power so that you can get a high enough level on your neck piece to be able to get those traits back that you had the traits on a lower item gear. But now it's just kind of a time sink versus a reward to have to go back and get the same things over again. So yeah, like I really 100% agree with everything that Asmongold is. Now, is World of Warcraft going to die? No, it's not going to die. There's still tons of people who are playing it. There's still tons of people that kind of like the way things are going here right now. So it's an interesting little concept that I didn't realize how come I ended up getting so frustrated and kind of like locked and bored of the game quicker now, because I don't have those goals. I would love to. I am a completionist. I would love to go through and grind to get these reps if I know that there's a reward for it. Like, you know what? I'm going to use Pokemon Go as an example. I played Pokemon Go first gen all the time because I had a goal. I needed to catch every single one, and I put on hundreds and if not thousands of kilometers walking. I walked this game. I hatched eggs. I took my phone with me when we went to California, and we planned our trip so that we could go down to Santa Monica Pier and spend a couple of hours at Santa Monica Pier playing Pokemon Go. Being able, because I mean that place, if you've ever looked at that place on the map on Pokemon Go, it's insane. But I had a goal. I had an achievement. I had my hard work showed off in my Pokedex. When they released 2nd Gen, I had all my hard work, and I played through most of 2nd Gen, and then they kind of did some things that kind of screwed up with all battles and all that, and trading wasn't implemented. It was all, Niantic just kind of dropped the ball on the game. But that was an example of a game that your hard work equaled a reward. Your hard work doesn't equal a reward in this game anymore like it used to. It doesn't. And Asmongold said that as about as clear as it gets. Yeah, I did all the hard work to be able to get Pathfinder here, but you know what's going to happen? When they release Pathfinder Part 2, they're going to nerf Pathfinder Part 1. Because they did this in Legion. They hands down did this in Legion. When they release the next step, they make the earlier step easier so it's not as hard, so people don't whine and complain because we got to go do all this, so I can't do that. Back in the day, you had to either do it or you didn't get it. Like, that's just the way it was. And I think that's why I wanted to push myself to get Pathfinder now, and not just wait for when Pathfinder Part 2 comes out and they nerf all the requirements that you need, so that you don't have to work as hard to be able to get it. It's, I don't know. It's an interesting turn from a reward-based game to a chance-based game, is what this is. And they basically have made us addicted to gambling by constantly running these same things over and over and over again on the chance that we might get that Titan Forged. There's no guarantees in it at all, so... Fat Gucci, hi, welcome to the stream. It's kind of sad, but they won't listen. They never do. They won't. They won't. The only way they would listen is if it hurts their pocketbook. That'd be about the only way they would listen. And the only way it's going to hurt their pocketbook is if people stopped paying for subscriptions. But even then... Nowadays, you can play the game without having to pay for a subscription. You can just grind gold all day and pay for your subscription that way. But I didn't realize how much of a cynic I was until after watching that video. So, Fat Gucci said he quit 2 weeks after launch. See, I still enjoy the game. I like the platform. I like questing. I like developing a character. I just wish that when you hit 120, that your character development didn't just end there. I wish it kept going. I think that's probably the biggest thing I'm missing out of this. So I just got to exit out of my Discord here real quick. Bear with me. Hello, Discord. Clicky, clicky. Ah. Why, Blizzard, do you do this to me? Discord doesn't make it easy to actually exit the application when you're in a full screen frickin' game. It always just minimizes and it still ends up giving you pop-up notifications. Fat Guy Gucci says, are you going to play Classic? I am absolutely 100% going to play Classic. I remember it back in the day, and I think now even more after watching Asmongold's video, I'm even going to play it more now because I realize now that that reward is what I've been craving, and the reward hasn't been in this damn game. And it is kind of on the frustrating side. I got to admit. Because it's been the last 3 expansions, and it's only been these last 3 expansions where I've logged in, I've played, I get frustrated, and then I start looking for something else to do. Why this summer did I decide to, you know what, I'm going to stream some Fortnite, I'm going to play some Kingdom Come Deliverance, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do whatever I come across. Like, it's because there wasn't anything drawing me to want to keep pursuing and grinding and finding things to do. So I would find myself, getting easily frustrated and not want to be playing. So I'd find other things to stream. Then my channel would take a hit for it because you guys, for some reason, enjoy watching me run around here and make an idiot of myself running around here, so... Let us get more Azerite, folks. I actually haven't watched any Asmongold's videos. One of the people in the stream last night said, "Hey, what do you think of his video about the state of Battle for Azeroth?" And I'm like, I don't know. I've never watched his videos. And I watched that entire 35-minute video last night and found myself walking away 100% completely agreed with everything they said. With everything he said. It is so much easier to grind out this lower level than to come up here and try to do the... Except for I'm rooted right now, and this pissed me off a little bit. You could just go up here and gather up all the mobs and just mow them all down. Then doing the heroic version, just do the normal mode of this. You're in and out in no time. Asmongold is an asshole, but he has a point. Yeah, I haven't watched any of his other videos. I only specifically wanted to talk about his Battle for Azeroth, the State of Battle for Azeroth video that he just posted here not too long ago. Because I just realized it's exactly how I feel that Blizzard's gone with this, so... I'm not entirely sure why I pulled these extra few mobs. I didn't really mean to. I wanted to mount up and go get a whole nother big pile of them. Anyhow, that's my rant for today. What it's worth, what it's not worth, I don't know, but it really did put my brain in perspective as to why the game has lost that reward. So, alright, I gotta go catch up to the rest of this crew.
What's that in the waves? Oh, wow. Okay, a whole lot of sour rock just surfaced from the depths. This is all on you.
What's that in the waves? The end of life as we know it. Come along, folks. Aggro up. Hello, Bubble. By the way, Terris Ninja is streaming Fortnite. Be glad you ain't in a match with him. I know he's streaming Fortnite right now, and he would totally destroy me if he had. I still want to believe that I had a hand in him getting on Ellen's show today and Friday. Because I tweeted their show, or I sent a DM in Instagram to their show on the 27th. Never got a response back, but I mean, I'm going to have it in my head that I had a hand in that, even though I probably didn't. But I can believe that I did. And I will make myself feel that I accomplished something. Not that he needs any more fame and recognition, but man, if I could have 1/10 of his viewership, I would be a happy guy. And we are, as soon as this guy's dead, we're done.
And we're done. Great work. Let's head home.
I started in Warlords of Draenor, and the only reason why I stayed is to play with my family, who are diehard WoW fans, but even them have stopped enjoying the game. And you joined at about the time that Blizzard changed their model as to how they were going to present gear to everybody, rather than making it reward-based, making it chance-based. And that is how, I guess, the evolutions of games happen. I think the community would embrace. Well, I guess it'll all. You know what? It'll all come to head in when they release Classic. How many more people end up being on the Classic servers versus the live servers? I don't know. I think that it might be a telltale. You'll see all the old schoolers will be there because they'll go for that reward. Problem is it's not going to be new rewards. Raptor said they started playing at the end of Burning Crusade. See, I've been around since 2004. Like, I'm as old school as it gets. And I think that's why, like, even, like, I found myself on Sunday night, instead of wanting to do my regular stream, you know what? I logged on and I played some Minecraft. Just some mind-numbing Minecraft. To sit there and just dig blocks, not a care in the world. My reward was you'd find an iron node. It was on a survival server that I'm playing on. And you found some iron and went, yay, I can make a better pickaxe. That was, and then of course your reward is whatever you create and build, right? See, right now I'm grinding Azurite just to, you know, get a trait that when I do get new Azurite gear is all going to be gone anyway. But Blizzard sucked me into having to delete that gear. Like, the Azurite armor, I don't agree with how they've done it. Work for a trait. Here's a trait. Play with the trait. You like that trait? Great. We're going to take it away from you now that you got this new gear. And then you got to work to grind that gear out and get it better again. So, I found it funny when I have a higher item level than some of the raiders in my guild. Wow, great gear system here. I've done 0 raiding, and I'm sitting with 350 item level. Granted, it's not fantastic, but it's not like the end of the world either. So it's not, I don't know. It's not as fantastic as it could be, but the fact is you could go into one raid and get completely decked out in all the gear that you want anyway. So, you know, instead of having some different type of reward system for getting that gear. Oh, I got wrecked on that one. Holy crap, did I get wrecked on that. That didn't happen on my last 2 pulls. Mind you, I went to the whole group last time. And I didn't this time. I just kind of went and did that all on my own. So did those guys all reset? No, they didn't. Not all of them, anyway. The majority of them did. What the hell? Why are these guys like wrecking us this time? It didn't do that last time. Near as bad. Holy cow, if you were a Tauren Paladin, I totally have a pun for you. Okay, obviously these guys that I'm with this time, they've got like scrub gear and they can't handle these large pulls. Because the whole idea of it is you grind through and you get as many as you can, and you kill them off quick. But these guys don't have the gear for it, so they are scrubbed up. The last 2 runs we did, they had all the gear. Yeah, these guys are doing like no DPS. That, and I should probably stay out of that green shit too. Yeah, major Azurite explosions right here, right on our face. You, buddy with no health, go click the little orb. We gotta win this one the old-fashioned way. I saw you playing Minecraft last night. What was that about? playing last night? No, I was playing on Sunday, but I wasn't doing it on stream. Last night I was playing this. But I logged on and logged on to Gibcraft on Sunday. I wasn't in the mood for streaming. Work has been like crazy hectic and busy, so I didn't have. I wanted just another night to chill, so I just logged on and onto Gibcraft. They did a server reset, and so there's some builds there that I would eventually like to go back and redo. It's a survival 18+ server. And I wanted to start farming up some materials and start. I don't know if I'm going to start playing Minecraft for a bit, but on Sunday I wasn't in the mood to play WoW, and I didn't know how the community would respond to me streaming Minecraft, so I figured I'd just take the night off. I get a lot of flack when I change things up. Minecraft is still one of the top streamed games on Twitch and YouTube. After all these years. Man, I wish you guys had some gear. Ronald, welcome to the stream. So yeah, if any of you guys have hopped on and you missed my my rant for the first half hour of the video, I encourage you to tomorrow, once this is uploaded to my channel, go back and watch the first half hour of this stream. And you will see where my rant took me. I mean, I wouldn't say it was a negative rant, but it was definitely, I mean, I ended up agreeing completely with what Asmongold had to say about that video, on his video. Didn't realize how much I agreed to it until we were already, you know, until I watched that video. Because I didn't realize what I was missing, is basically what it come down to. What I was missing in this game versus previous years and previous time playing it. My brain just hadn't calculated that missing endorphins that I would get when you had that sense of accomplishment. And right now, like when you get that when you get that gear piece, that gear upgrade right now, it's like, oh yeah, I just got a Titan Forge 370 piece, yay, great, I'm going to equip this right away. And then within like a half hour, you don't even care about it anymore. You're now too focused on the next piece versus, you know, continuing, you know, showing off this sick piece of gear that you've got that everybody else has too. I think I'm going to enjoy Classic when it comes back. I really am. I can see myself spending a lot of time on the Classic servers. Oh, the other thing I'm going to rant about, this does kind of piss me off, is so my account, I had it set on 6-month resub, but because I didn't buy my 6 months through the frickin' shop, I didn't get the mount. I'd have to buy another 6 months through their shop to get that stupid ship mount. It's Nab, welcome to the stream. I myself have played since the game first came out and find it hard to play doing the same thing over and over and over. I think it's always been kind of doing the same thing over and over and over again. but there was rewards for doing that. You know, if you were running Battlegrounds over and over and over again because you needed to get 4,000 honor so you could buy that piece of armor, you did that over and over and over again. And then when you got that new piece of armor, you're standing in Ironforge going, hey, mother, look at my new piece of armor. And everybody's all like, wow, that looks really cool. I like getting 370 gear off my character, not being able to use it, but my main is stuck with 340 helm, shoulders, chest. I have about 4 of each. Yeah, and see, that's the thing, is there's your chance. It's your... They've taken the chance, like you've got that chance aspect where you could be doing all this time and get nothing. And somebody will come in behind you and do a run and get 15 pieces because it procced for him to get Titan Forged. Maybe I'm just bitter in my old age.
Now let's get out of here before they notice we're leaving.
All right, Blizzard, you're starting to, you know, I'm gonna actually have to go into this. Switch. Where's my system? Graphics. Switch this to windowed. Apply. It's gonna look stupid for a second. Quit Discord. Switch it back to windowed full screen, except... Meanwhile, a stream's going to be going, oh, what the hell? What are you doing to my window? Why are you changing the game size all over and over and over again? Oh, yeah, I just crashed WoW. Yay! Yay for me. Oh, no, we're back. Oh, but it didn't take that last setting. System... graphics, full screen, windowed. Apply, accept, reload my interface. Oh, wait, now, wait for the program to respond. Wait for it to respond. It actually popped up with the, this program failed to respond. All right. Except for my stream window. Let's switch to cam and back. Reload. Give me my stream window. Oh, that's awesome. I gotta actually exit the game. And actually reload it because I totally broke my stream. That's awesome. Just because I needed to close Discord so it wasn't notifying. I gotta shut off the heads-up display or something for it. Reload. The joys of an SSD is it doesn't take long to reload the game. There we go. Now it's working. I broke the game. I broke it for good. Yep. All because I needed to shut off Discord. Where it probably would have been easier just to go into Discord and turn off the HUD. That would be the smart thing to do, but I've never been accused of being smart. Okay, let's go grab some missions here. I got a few of them to turn in. View completed missions, yes. Alright, how many of these guys do I need to re-recruit? Oh, only one. That's actually kind of impressive. Storm Silver Rep we still kind of need. Actually, I don't know if I want to take you. I want you to go, and you to go, and you to go. Increase battle-scarred augmented ruin. Use. Increase agility, intellect, and strength by 60 for 1 hour. Well, if I got the guys, why not, right? I think that's it, though. I don't think I got anybody else that go anywhere. Ah, 3 missions in progress. I still have 2,200 freaking war resources, so there it is. But I'm not saying I think BFA is totally great. I think the fact that the story is inconsistent and contradictory and doesn't match the Horde makes me notice other problems with the game. I personally think that a story aside, but character development, how they draw you into the story, how they progress you through the zones as you're leveling a character, Blizzard did a good job of that. I like that. I like the looks of Borlis, the design of the city. I like a lot of the physical aspects of the game. I'm missing that desired aspect of the game to want to keep grinding, so. Ronald Foose says, yeah, I think I'm kind of downing BFA more than I really should be. I like the game. See, you know what? I like leveling characters in BFA. But you know what? I liked grinding through on leveling 4 or 5 110s for you guys as well. But I would be just as happy to, alright, if you grind this rep or you grind Battlegrounds, you've got a vendor where you can see a vendor and you can see the gear that you can go and work and strive and do everything you can to go and get that piece of gear. Look at the quartermasters that are here right now. All the gear that they've got, by the time you've got the rep with them, you already have better gear from doing Arathi Highlands, that there's no point in buying the stuff that's available from the quartermasters. It's useless gear. Useless. It's just mind-blowingly useless. Why even have that gear on them if you're never going to buy it? You're never going to buy it. You're going to get a mount, you're going to get a pet, you're going to get a tabard. Yay, okay, fine. There's your bragging rights again. But why not have gear that's actually, you know what? You go to a quartermaster, you've hit Exalted with them. There's one piece of 370 gear on each quartermaster that you could buy. And that goes to prove that you went, even if it's just like a trinket, you know, on one and another trinket on another, on a ring. Like, don't even have to go for like some of the really big high-end gear. You know, or maybe not 370, 365 maybe, or something like that. Like, just slightly lower than what the raid tier would be. I don't know. I don't know. We still need to do a bunch more of these. I'm going to step it up, though, to the heroic model because I like getting 9,000 at a time instead of 6,000. It really isn't that much slower. What's my emissary today? Proudmoore Admiralty. What is the... So it's a 340, a chance at Well, I'm already wearing... Well, I got 360 feet. So, I mean, it would have to proc 370 for me to change out that piece of gear. But there I am. I'm relying on a chance that I'm going to get something instead of just getting something. You know, working towards it, rep grinding it, so... Yeah, you get a little bit that while you're in there. So it is just slightly over 9,000. Yes, you're right. You're right. Well, Norrington Estates gets me 3, and then we could go do Bushmere. Anyhow, if you guys haven't yet, feel free to throw a like on the video, or I don't know, perhaps maybe I've made it a dislike today because of what I've decided to ally myself with on how I feel that the game's going. It's great from the Alliance side, yes. I leveled one first, but Horde, not even the leveling is like that. It's DBZ meme, Terrace.
We're here, and this wind's not doing my hair any favors. Let's get the Azurite and get out quick, yeah?
Let's get the Azurite and get out quick. We'll get the Azurite and get out quick.
I've heard bad things about the Alliance. Let's stay away from them.
Ronald says, love hearing different points of view, good or bad. Well, I mean, my point of view is right, so it's good. No, I'm kidding. I mean, everybody can have their own viewpoint on how they want to see the game. I just know that the time that I started getting to a point where I could kind of take or leave playing was the time that Warlords of Draenor came up. And that was the time that they completely changed the battle system, like the reward system in this game. You know, if any one of these guys wanted to drop one of them little balls for us to use as healing, that would be great. Like that one. Oh, I just got stunned and I'm facing backwards. Terrace is messing with me, by the way. We're not wearing outrageous shirts. I'm on you, Terrace. Yeah, I've been in this whole gray kick lately. It's because I'm not... I'm wearing more comfortable shirts because I'm not wearing my work shirts down here. Spiders. Why spiders? I hate spiders. Clicky, clicky. Okay, there's still more here somewhere. I just don't see where it is. Ah, for the horde, blah, blah, blah. I think I'm going to want to keep myself armed with my... Ooh, let's not get myself knocked down the mountainside. How's that sound? Well, I thought maybe I pulled too much there. But it doesn't look like I did. Larry says his comment about it's over 9,000 is apparently a Dragon Ball Z meme, so popular that it's even World of Warcraft achievement called it's over 9,000, which I got back in 2011. Let's see, yeah, Dragon Ball Z. I'm too old for that. I know that it's an anime. I could give you that. Eventually, my age does set me back a little bit as far as pop culture.
We're at the halfway point. Keep that momentum going and we'll be out of here in no time.
Literally, it's the name of an achievement, so let's have a look here. It's over 9,000. Earn more than 9,000 achievement points. I got that back in 2011 as well. September of 2011. You know what? I'm fine with killing these guys that are glowing all nice and purty. Don't stand in the green stuff. That's what hurts. It explodes and you die. Well, I'm thinking we should probably make our way to the other red X's on the map. Maybe go find some horde to kill. it would appear that these guys are all following me around anyway. There's a big cache chest here. Man, we must have got a pretty good haul out of that. We did a huge jump in Azerite. So what, basically with everything that I've talked about today, I have been, you know, trying to decide where my path will lie. Like, of course I am going to continue streaming. There's no question about that. What am I going to stream? Am I still going to stream World of Warcraft? Obviously, I'm going to be streaming some classic WoW. Obviously, I'm not going to let these tunes just go to waste. Am I going to mix some other stuff in there? Probably. Oh, did Buddy die? Did he bite off more than he could chew? I'm thinking so. Oh, did I die? Did I bite off more than I could chew? Do DPS, guys! DPS! Actually, it would have been fine if it wasn't for them damn little spiders. I need some things to die, and then I get heals from it, and I'm stunned again. God dang. Just about done here. I need that orb. Zoink. Okay, this spider is a pain in the ass. It's gotta go. Oh, and now we're getting attacked by the horde. This will be fun. Victory is ours! I wanted to finish beating that one. Ren says Paladins are so squishy, BFA, even blood DKs are squishy. Yes and no. I mean, some of those mobs were rare spawns, so they were definitely hurting a lot more than they should have. I'm gonna get all my Azerite runs done in one shot here, so we don't have to keep doing them. What the hell, Windows, did you just tell me to do? I just had a Windows message show up. What the hell is that all about? I think it wants to give me the next build update to Windows 10. Drink. Oh, it went away. Hopefully I didn't say, yep, go ahead. Fly at her, bucko. See if I care. Not on my stream computer. I don't mind doing it on any computers at work, but not on this system. That would suck real bad. I don't think it's actually triggered, but if it is, I'll be triggered. Oh, I didn't queue, did I? Damn it. I walked all the way back up here without queuing. I'm sure I'm not queued. Boy, sure glad I got 20% faster, man. Oh, I had queued. Wow, you see where my brain is? It's totally melting broken. Broken. Broken, I say. I've broke-did my brain. Ren said Metro was doing a 14 and was constantly dying. A 14, plus 14 Mythic or a plus 14 Azurite run? It's the, he's the best blood DK I've ever seen, and he was dying like he was wearing cloth.
While we spin up the old Azurite detector.
Steer clear of us, Alliance.
Steer clear of us, Alliance.
Rush.
Roped, guys. You're going to want to make sure I got aggro before you go and tackle all that. These guys got some gear. I'm going to grab the torch because I think it's just going to be something we're going to need. Oh, yay for us. He pulled the little mini-boss. That little instant heal saved that rogue. He was like 1 point away from death. Wow, getting knocked around like a freaking pinata.
Whoa! The detector's going balmy. There's got to be a major azurite explosion somewhere in the island.
A major azurite explosion somewhere on the island. And I would say it's right here. Oh, the horde is here. Oh, I got railed. Holy crap. That wasn't fun at all, was it? No. Yeah, whatever the hell these guys are, because they're not the horde players. They are mean. You gotta stop running around in fear, you little jerk. Well, at least we're finally getting credit for all this hard work up here now. Have all these azurite deposits been accumulated and gathered? They really know how to rock and roll. You're really stuck between a rock and a hard place. Oh, Ren, you're hurting my brain, man. My brain is literally exploding.
Cool ships are on the way. Looks like a raiding party. They're always raiding stuff. It's their thing.
Well, here's a little wrecking party we could get into. Yeah, bring the lizard that spits green crap at us.
Check your map to see where the Azurite.
More rare spawns or skulled guys you get out here, the better chance at some loot. And we're getting attacked by the Horde. Bring it, freaks. I'm going after the caster in the back. Or not. Okay, I'm single-handedly taking on 3 Horde and 2 bosses.
Hey, we're almost done here. Just a bit more and we'll ship out.
This was so not worth it bringing this guy into the mix. See, these guys are nothing as long as you don't end up bringing a frickin' Hydra in and 3 Horde and then get yourself killed. Hey, didn't you guys die once already going and trying to take on too much? I think so. Victory.
Great work. Let's head home.
Victory is ours. So what do we get out of that? Bloodwake Drinking Horn Soulbound. This item begins a quest. Does it now? And Venture Company Business Plan. That item begins a quest. And we got Poro. Teaches you how to summon this companion. A bag of crap. Bag of crap. Bag of crap. Azurite Tears Soulbound. No idea what it's for. Is it a chest piece that's not an Azurite piece? That's weird. What's mail, too? Well, let's queue up for another one. We didn't get very far before that queued up. Oh, this is our last one that we got to do. Find a crew. It's actually gone by pretty quick. We'll come back and get our 2,500 Azurite for that. After we go and get some Proudmoore Admiralty quests completed. I have a notification about my own video that went live. That's amazing. How did I get a notification about my own video? Why would I get a notification about my own video? That's bizarre. Enter the scenario. Azurite cheers for champion's reputation, I think. You know what? I will use a repair right now, thanks. Slima, welcome to the stream. Slimo von Paws. I think it's been a while since I last watched your stream. Yeah, I think it was back when you came in, what, second place in the Naked Gnome race? I still have your gold on my tune, and why am I in combat and can't mount? We just started. What the hell? Are you kidding me? No idea how I ended up in combat. I actually have a tune called Selima Gold on this account from your Naked Gnome race. I thank you for coming back and watching the stream. Oh yeah, you just reminded me of that. Yep. But of course you need to make a North American account. That's because every once in a while when I'm going through my characters, I got this Naked Gnome that's got 5,000 gold sitting on it. And people are like, what's with the Naked Gnome? Long time no see, second placer. Except for they wouldn't recognize you because you've changed your YouTube username. Selima, that's Raptor. I'm stunned! Believe it or not, I can't remember who came in first. Was it you, Raptor, that came in first? Indeed I did. Well, there you go. You were the winner of 10,000 gold. Was it 10,000 or 12? I can't remember. I know it was 5 for second, and it's sitting on that tune still. Come along there, AP. It was 13k, second place got 5, and 1k for third. It's either 1 or 2k. I think the total purse was like 15k. Oh, what the hell hit me? Where am I? Lots of you EU friends now seem to sub to us as well. Needed to buy a BFA. Need to buy a BFA for a US account. It's weird. Okay, why am I getting aggro without getting hit? That's pissing me off a lot. Back in Bishop Pandoria's days, had to constantly change realm lists and other file to swap. Battle.net client makes it super easy to switch, I suppose. Yeah, you should be able to just switch with the drop-down box. EU versus US. Or Oceanic. There's also Oceanic as well, which I think is like Australia, New Zealand. Maybe parts of Asia.
We're at the halfway mark. Keep that momentum going and we'll be out of here in no time.
Keep that momentum going. Blah, 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 blah.
A huge cluster of azurite crystals close by. Must be causing this quake.
Right here. Bring on the azurites. Bring on the bad guys. Could you imagine the lag of someone from EU or US trying to connect to the Aussie realms? I don't know if it'd be too bad. It'd probably suck for like a raid or PvP or something, but just general questing and stuff, I think it'd be totally fine. Oh, we got attacked by the Horde here too. This is a shit show and a half here. No, I'm stunned. I don't want to be stuck in the beam while stunned. Oh, we're still being attacked by these guys. What the hell? So that guy's got to go. I don't know if we've actually got him killed now or not. I want to make an EU account, but I'm not sure where or how to do it. There's probably a link on Blizzard's website to be able to do it. I want more skulls. What does Valero need for the quest?
Online. I'll mark the Azurite locations on the map. You're welcome.
Well, there's another rare spawn there, so EU.Battle.net, EU.Battle.net, there you go. You know, you think these guys would have learned their lesson last time. The AI on these guys is not overly smart. Keep a lookout. Well, you know, if you can manage to see anything. I think I managed to see something. Wow, the lighting effect in this is really bad.
Azurite stores are full. Now let's get out of here before they notice we're leaving.
Done! I've also noticed an influx of some Americans on the EU realms as well. I don't really understand why. I mean, it's the same game, same place, same everything.
Prominently on the next Fizz Springs brochure. I, for one, am happy to oblige.
Lord Admiral's favor, friend.
Oh, this is us taking pictures again. Selfie cam. Hello, exit. Oh, PvP wise. Oh man, but PvP, that would be kind of rough. Hey, there, lady.
Ahoy!
And picture time.
Focal Terrace.
I thought that was a pretty good... Oh, I just ran off the side of a mountain. That was fun. Let's do that again. Not. I would think the lag would have been kind of an issue. Frick, once you fall off that mountainside, you're kind of boned to get back up there, aren't you? Maybe they don't want to admit they're coming from the American servers. They want to hide the fact they're American. Yeah, that quest right there, it can kiss my rosy red one. What do we need? Magoo captured. Look at me go with the selfie pics. What else are we gonna get pictures of? There's something way over on this side. Smile!
Remember, I've got a very specific list of things I need you to capture in a shot.
I thought that was pretty specific.
I can't use it.
Okay, that turtle can piss right off. Knocked me all the way down the frickin' mountainside. I say I need to connect to the EU account to connect. Well, you would need to actually, yeah, you'd have to create a different Battle.net account to connect to it. Alright, piss off with your spinning little turtleness. Okay, this turtle is pissing me off. Only thing I could say about the US realms, I thought kind of weird not notice on the UR realms, or EU realms. You might have to set up a VPN to say you're connecting from the EU. When I was in Storm Rage in Area 52, you had women-only guilds. LGBT guilds, Christianity guilds. Best thing about pictures, you can't smell the horses. Alrighty. Hey, get up on the water. Let's go find us some more quests to do. So I think this is a single target we got to take out here.
Something drawing a great deal of power from it. You need to stop it.
Something drawing a great deal of power from it. Who's already dead? It's already dead because it's not here. I don't think it's down there. It's not down here. I'm pretty sure it spawns right at this first one. What just got cast on me? Spell storm damage every 3 seconds. I'm damaged again with this actually kind of cool looking blue aura. Objective complete. That's also a champion's quest too, so. You've not seen that at all on the EU Big Realms. They're probably there. They probably just don't advertise. Whatever floats their boat. I had nothing against it.
Another day, another hunt. Let's see what you can take down this time.
So, kill a bunch of beasties? Is that what we're doing here? %. Man, this one's going to take a while to do. Terris for Honor came out with a new trailer. You should check it out. Link it in Discord and I will. %48 done. With that huge group, all it got us was 48%. Okay, there's another critter here stuck in the tree. Bring on more beasties! I want to try to get this done in 2 pulls. That should be enough. It's gonna have me at like 99%, you watch. Oh no, it's done. Definitely more than enough pull. You play For Honor, question mark? I know Raptor does. I've not played it. Okay, I need one more quest. Outriggers. We'll go to Outriggers. and make our way over to Bashmir. Actually, do I want to do Bashmir? You know what? No, I don't. Let's go down to... P4N73R4 Slain. That's what we'll go do.
What can I do for you?
You're going to fly me all the way to here. That's what you're going to do for me. And it's almost time to call it for the night. We'll get this quest done. We'll go turn it in. Ren says, how do you get a squirrel down from a tree? I don't know if I want to know that. And Terris, I said in the video, after I'm done my stream tonight, I will watch that trailer. Maybe that will be something I trigger into. I refuse to repeat that, Ren. This is a PG stream, thank you. You sick bastard. Slippy says, I own it, but I haven't played it. Wouldn't mind getting back into playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, because, man, I love that game so much. It's so much fun. I'd have to start over again, though. Get myself refreshed on the storyline. The graphics were amazing. The gameplay was amazing. The combat's amazing. It's maybe just a tiny bit slow paced. That'd be about the only complaint. Trailer's only 2 minutes long. Trailer shouldn't be any longer than that. Why did I get dismounted? Oh, that's because I didn't use my mount. I used my Divine Steed. I'm an idiot. Look at all the ore and herb that I'm just ripping past.
It's a thing! Kill it! Kill it with fire!
Oh, that's awesome! It's a thing! Kill it! Kill it with fire! I think that's the funniest intro into a quest yet. Kill it with fire! Okay, the thing breathes fire. I don't think fire would damage it. And I think that should be our fourth quest. Yes, the emissary quest is complete. We are going to hearth back because I'm lazy. Clicky, click, click. The old knuckles are driving me crazy tonight. Recoil, welcome to the stream. Let's go turn in our emissary for the day. And we'll also go turn in our Azurite runs.
Good day to you. Always loyal.
So did they proc? Of course not. They're completely useless boots to us. Oh, they do have a prismatic shard, though. That's great. Thank you for useless boots. Because the next guy will go turn in that same quest and he'll be rewarded with 370 boots.
What's the word? Let's get paid.
Oh, seriously? Are you kidding me? I need 500 more Azurite. So tomorrow's emissary quest will get me enough Azurite to get me the next level I need. Well, isn't that special? Well, with that said, I think we've reached the end of tonight's stream. I thank you guys for watching. Hope my rambling at the beginning of the stream going on about Asmongold's video wasn't too much for your guys' brains. If you did miss it, after this ends up posting over to my YouTube channel after it's been uploaded, I strongly encourage you to go back and rewatch the first half hour anyway of the stream, because it does, I mean, we touch base on a lot of stuff. I give you kind of my thoughts on what I thought of Asmongold's video. I wholeheartedly agree with everything he had to say. If you haven't watched it, it's linked in my Discord. Hop into there, watch Asmon's video, and we can go from there. And if you have any more questions about it, you can always post comments down below in the video. Tell me what you think the game is missing. You can always add some comments in there and whatnot. Maybe we can have more of a discussion about this. So with that said, you guys all have a good night. I thank you guys for watching the stream, and we will catch you tomorrow.